and welcome here to more Talk FCB, and welcome to the match review between Argentina and Bolivia in very, very difficult conditions. Argentina have found a way to get the job done in the World Cup qualifiers. So far, they're 2 from 2, maximum points, and tonight's game, it was hard fought, it wasn't easy, it wasn't so pleasing on the eye at all times, but let me tell you now, this is a massive win for Argentina. And in today's video, I'm going to explain why, along with everything that happened. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Because Argentina coming into this game lined up there pretty much exactly the same as they did in that win just a few days ago against Ecuador, with Lionel Scaloni there making just the one change to their team, replacing Acuna in midfield with Palacios, who came in to the starting lineup. And Argentina coming into this game, I think, were fearful with what was about to come heading to Bolivia. Because you may say, looking from the outside there, maybe you didn't watch tonight's game, and that would be understandable. Maybe you're not really aware of the conditions that Argentina were playing under tonight. You may be saying they're looking at the results. Why are we saying that Argentina's win against a team in Bolivia who just a few days ago lost 5-0 to Brazil? Why is tonight's win impressive? Well, I'll tell you now, because tonight's game came live from Estadio Hernando Siles from La Paz in Bolivia. Now, let me tell you now, that stadium right there is nearly 12,000 feet above sea level. What that means is it's one of the highest stadiums in the entire world. And in terms of altitude, that makes playing conditions so difficult. So difficult and unique. And it's so bad there that on many occasions over the past few years, FIFA have actually banned games from taking place from that stadium because of the altitude and because there of the difficulty you'll have in breathing. Now, Bolivia, they're used to it, and you can see that based on their results. Because when you combine their results from the World Cup qualifiers in 2006, 2010, 2014 and the 2018 World Cup qualifiers, Bolivia there registered 14 home wins and 10 draws. Away from home, 0 wins. That's the kind of edge they can have by playing at this kind of altitude, playing in these conditions. And even teams like Brazil in the past there have come to this stadium, complained there about the conditions, about the altitude. Neymar in the past has come here and he said it was inhumane to play in these sort of conditions, posting a picture there in the dressing room after the game with the entire team there on oxygen. That's how tough it is. And that's why tonight, Argentina going a goal down, but bouncing back and finding a way to win. It's a big result, because early on there were certainly warning signs, and I still do have caution there about Armani in goal for Argentina. It was pretty early on in the game, there was a cross that came into the box. Quite clearly, he was never going to get it, but still, he comes running out of his goal there, trying to go and catch the cross. He gets nowhere near it, and it was a big warning sign there as Bolivia headed just wide. And it was actually there Martinez who did head it wide on that occasion, but not long later, it didn't take Bolivia long to punish Argentina for real. 24 minutes gone. It's the fullback there down the left-hand side of Bolivia. He's actually waiting, I feel, for the overlap. It doesn't really materialise, but he has so much space to just whip that ball in, unmarked in the box. Once again, Martinez gets his header this time on target. Armani cannot keep it out, and this time Bolivia did take the lead. And I would question there why Argentina don't really want to use Emiliano Martinez. He's been absolutely brilliant in the Premier League last season with Arsenal, this season now with Aston Villa. Why are they still sticking there with Armani in goal? But I've got to say, it was a really important half from Argentina to hit back. And they didn't really have a good first half, to be fair. It was struggling there to get the passes going, to get their flow going in the conditions. You can see the players there, very heavy breathing right the way through the game. Paredes had a number of shots right throughout that first half from long range. He was unlucky, and especially there midway through the first half. Messi there laying a pass off to him. Paredes hits one. He hits it first time there. It cannons off the post. What a hit it was from Paredes. So close to getting an equaliser, but just before half-time. And it was a crucial goal, I feel, in this game. And for Argentina, they did get level. They did get that all-important equalising goal. And you've got to say, it was incredibly lucky. But what I would also say is, well done to Lautaro Martinez, who never gave up. He kept on pushing there, right up, until he was forcing that mistake for the goal. And he's harrying Bolivia. He's trying to force that mistake. It's obviously not not a pretty goal. It's basically cleared into him and it ends up in the net. It's ricocheting around the box there. It's not pretty at all. But you can see from the reaction there of Lautaro Martinez scoring that important goal, and then Lionel Scaloni, who actually charges Mourinho style halfway up the pitch there onto the field, and he's grabbing Lautaro, celebrating there, an equaliser. And then you understand how much this game means, how much in terms of attitude, commitment, and understanding of what Argentina here, putting together a few wins, could do for confidence. And certainly in the second half, I think Argentina definitely improved. There was a few subs, of course, that came on, fresh legs, which Argentina desperately needed. One of those subs there was Joaquin, Correa, who is in really, really good form last season for Lazio in Italy. And I think certainly Argentina did step it up there, especially the final 20, 15 minutes or so. There was a brilliant move down the right-hand side through Messi. He took on one, he took on two. He plays it brilliantly there into the path of Lautaro, who was lively there, looking for a chance. And to be fair, he should score. He should put that shot there. It's a brilliant pass from Messi, perfectly weighted for him. He should put it low and hard into the bottom corner. Instead, though, he lashes at it. He hits it with a lot of power, but it's at a nice height for the goalkeeper there. It's a very, very good save, but it is at a nice height that he can reach out there and tip it round the post. And that looked as though it was going to be a costly miss for Argentina. But just 10 minutes from the end, for me, massive goal. And this is testament to the whole team. And this is the difference that I'm seeing right now from Argentina. Because yes, again, today it wasn't so pretty, just as it wasn't against Ecuador. But you can actually go far in tournaments by not being so pretty, providing there you play as a team and you work hard and you have that unity. And Argentina, even despite the altitude, the difficult conditions, clearly breathing was tough, pressing was so difficult. But even in those final 10 minutes, they were still harrying Bolivia. They were still trying to force that mistake, just like they did for the first goal, and they got their reward. Because as they were pressing there, Messi too was involved, Lautaro, Correa in that front line. Bolivia try and keep the ball inside the pitch. They try and avoid a throw, but in doing so, they give the ball to Messi. Messi there picks out Lautaro really, really well. Lautaro then spins, plays it into Correa, who's in a bit of space, and a wonderful finish. It is an absolutely top draw strike. I thought Ocampos against Ecuador was the difference maker. Very, very good, aside from Messi, of course. And in this game, Correa popping up with a massive goal for Argentina. Again, the celebrations, you can see what it means. And there was a long check, an agonising wait for Argentina in terms of whether the goal was actually going to be given. There was suspicion there of offside as Messi plays that pass to Lautaro, but he was clearly on. It took a long time for the goal to be given, but eventually it was. Argentina, despite 7 minutes of added time, they hung on for the win. And like I say, that is huge for them. And in terms of the standings, as of right now, as we're making this video, Argentina there on 2 matches played, and like I say, they have taken maximum points from those games, 6 out of 6 there, winning against Ecuador and winning against Bolivia. What you've got to come now over the next international break, which is going to be coming in November, Argentina are going to face Paraguay at home and Peru away, before, of course, then it's Uruguay and Brazil up next. Argentina, no doubt about it, have some big and difficult games to come where they are going to need to play a lot better. But at the same time, like I said in the last match review, you've got to get the points on the board. You've got to get the ball rolling, get that momentum coming. And certainly tonight, Lionel Scaloni, you could see it. He was so happy that they hung in there, found a way to win. And in these conditions, knowing how difficult it can be at altitude, well done to them. So please do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. What did you make of Argentina's performance here against Bolivia? What did you like from tonight? What would you like to see them improve in the coming games? They do have to come in these qualifiers. And of course, elsewhere, there have been some very exciting games today too, with Uruguay and Ecuador playing out an absolutely brilliant game, with Ecuador coming out on top in that one. A surprise win in some ways for the Ecuadorians. Let me know your thoughts all down below, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we are getting close now to the end of this international break. I will see you soon, with plenty more videos to come. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.